feels special. You know?
Okay. Yeah, Diane picked up what I was doing. We're moments away, though, from going into bans and picks, and...
That's what I expect. You know, we saw from Rival the 6 Devil Dinosaur strat coming through here from the team intro page into the draft phase here. They are ready to roll out with some prehistoric fury here, but yeah, no doubt we're going to get some Devil Dino from Rival yet again. But yeah, you know, in terms of looking at XOXO01, they're kind of the loose cannon of our region here. If you didn't catch them earlier in the night, we talked a little bit about it, but they were kind of doing the gig that YWL has, you know, outside the box plays, outside the box picks before YWL were on the block here. So, you know, some people have said EXO is kind of like YWL at home. I think that might have been Dan, the man with the plan, that put that bug in my ear, but, you know, obviously double dose of EXO here tonight. That is Dan's kind of night for Marvel Rivals Ignite, but it is going to be a one-sided Devil Dinosaur for Rival. They're clearly the experts here, Matsy. They got 6 of them ready to go.
Yeah, they're ready to rumble into this one. It's a shame they're not playing into, you know, the clone of the heroes there. Unfortunately, that game mode not breaking out of the arcade this time, but maybe another day. Goodness me. I'd love to see a show match of the pros where everyone just plays the same hero. That would be just diabolical. But we are going to see the Lunas taken out of play this time around. Next Protect is for RVL here. It is going to be Black Cat, maybe. No, White Fox, maybe. They're thinking about it. Let's see what they lock.
Yeah, they have favored that White Fox save a little bit last night, if I remember correctly as well, which I've been hearing that the China region as well has been favoring a lot of White Fox movement in the draft phase here. So a little bit of notes from China here, but it is a Phoenix ban from EXO for their last one. They'll also save Demantis for themselves, so gonna have some damage amp potential. Ultron still on the table, though Rival does have one more ban ready to go here, so we'll see what they go for. They are gonna hover the Ultron, at least gonna give it a thought here and there, contemplate a little bit here, even though we're not headed to the museum for that. They will take that Ultron ban, so we're gonna stop a little bit of that damage amp, but the Mantis pickup, I think, is big alongside the Black Cat, and you know that's pretty much gonna be a Sung Juk Woo gig here.
Oh, yeah. They're looking to play into that one. Absolutely. Melee-based duelists to spit into their point of contact. Oi. Hey, Sung Juk Woo, what are you doing? Spider-Man? No. You talked about this. We'll see if they bring it out. Oh, that would make my day if they brought that through. I don't know if they're going to do it, though. They're hovering over the rocket this time. Maybe looking to play into the early armor there. Ace on the Jeff as well. That's going to be good for them. There's a lot of good delivery points for the It's Jeff onto this map in particular. You know, obviously they have to cover a bit of distance, especially into this first section here to get there, but it could work out in a big way for them.
Yeah, there's definitely some big potential here, and obviously door's not quite open yet, so our little early preview, maybe not 100% true. It does seem like EXO trying to figure out exactly what they want to roll out on. You know, Rival has clearly done some of their homework here. They took away the Devil Dinosaur, which has been JT3's kind of go-to here as he rejoins with EXO for this stage, and he's been a big player on that Devil Dinosaur, changing things up here at the last second, though. Door's going to open up for map number 1 of this matchup. It is going to be some triple strat action from EXO as they're going to bring the White Fox, the Jeff, and that Mantis they managed to save from that draft. Zatha on the Captain America rolling out for now. Rival as well going to mirror some of that triple strat action, though. Lick on the Invis. They've also got Ultron and the White Fox ready to go. So lots of healing in store for this matchup here. Mission area almost ready to unlock, but we're not going to wait for that to start fighting, of course.
No, the fight will already begin, and it's ready to spin things to action as Spocky finds the opening there onto Zatha. Okay, looking for more around the sides as well as these forces collide face to face, and RVL have cleared the space. They've got the first capture on the mission area. It's time for the Banhammer to come down, and the Banhammer is going to hammer away JT3. Goodbye.
Yeah, very quick opener here for Rival. They'll grab that first cap, no problem here. HK Mario on the Devil Dinosaur yet again here and on the move. Looking for a member of EXO to catch in those jaws here, but a nice start for Rival. They take the first fight pretty handily. The Banhammer from JT3, kind of a non-issue for them as they'll take control of the point here. Gonna play close to their chest, though. Not a lot of forward pressure from Rival just yet here. They are content to sit on the point and wait for EXO to walk their way.
Walk their way and ready to play. Felix gonna go down. Good from Netra there on the cap. And ready to see if they can maintain course over this cap as well, as they will shot down. Sungjok Woo. Zeta still trying to pull through though. Proxies be taken out of space here, but RVL, they're casting a spell over this mission area right now, and XO haven't been able to dispel it.
No, 50% of the way there for Rival already. They've got a Galactic Legend. They got a Rage of Ultron. Sparky in a bit of trouble there, but it is going to be that Galactic Legend from Zeph to kick things off. Alone Phil's on the ground with the Mantis. Got the Soul Resurgence to keep that team overhealed. That will let them power right on through the Star-Lord ult. They will take down the Double Dino from Rival as well. In the midst of all that, there is the Rage of Ultron overhead, putting down some damage, but no KOs coming through. All the while, though, Rival have had control of the point, 75% of the way there, though. EXO in contention for it, slowly whittling away at the bodies for Rival Esports. Ace gonna find one onto Netra, so Captain America shut down just in time as that Freedom Charge ready to go, and EXO will make the flip in the middle of all this.
Yeah, we'll be able to finally get the flipper through there. Gonna be dipping a couple of players out. Sungjok Woo good for more, and is it going to maintain a hold over their ult as well here. So the calling card not going to be brought out yet, but RVL, they got a few pieces there ready to bring out too here. So would be the Battle of Old Combat. A good scouting from Sungjok Woo there. Just trying to see if they can trickle some damage in. Banhammer coming out. Zeph though starting the fight with a light there. Not going to be able to get much more from it. I think we saw the Galactic Legend actually cancel that as well there. It's going to be a big problem, but it's time for the Stampede as HK Mario will be able to bring out the Beast Rampage there. Kumio unleashed as well, forcing out the Freedom Charge from Netra here. And ready to see if they can get something else over the side.
Yeah, a little bit of an upper hand here for EXO. They're going to throw down the CYA on the point here, slowly closing the gap between the two teams. Rival here and ready for a fight, but Zeta going to take out Lick. One strategist offline. Proxies will even it out, though, taking down Felix. Red is the KO feed here as Sungjok Woo a double KO on the Black Hat. Felix and JT3 getting in the mix there as well. EXO now going to overtake Rival here in just a few moments. Solid comeback from EXO after, an early strong start for Rival.
Yeah, going to be a solid beginning there. And we're going to see if they can spin more forward towards the end as EXO will be able to exceed them now. And they're prepared to try and lead the charge onto this one. JT3, good hits over to Lick there, trying their best to enable the KO, but RVL played the lines of sight, looking to take the height on this one. The fight could be ending before it begins, though. The percentage is already climbing to EXO here. RVL going to be on the mission area, ready to go. Galactic Legend coming out, forcing out the Soul Resurgence here. Diatonic, it's going down.
Yeah, all the way to overtime here for EXO, looking to close out point one, but Rivals still have a few things to say about that. HK Mario taken out early, but now it is a Rage of Ultron from Spocky, shot down by JT3 on the Vanpool here. Orange again is that KO feed. Zeta and Ace will get some as well. BRB popped for EXO, but that is all they needed to overtake here, and they will walk away with point number one. Some back and forth here, though, from Rival, 77% of the way captured. So they are not out of the running just yet.
My goodness, not going to be out of the running whatsoever there. Keeping this competitive as ever, and going to be very happy to keep it close and personal. But we are going to be jumping into the second capture point, the second objective now. Ace looking to don the rocket for now. Will stay that way though. To be tested, to be tried. And see which is going to be supplied into this one. Alone Feels activating on it. The Phoenix. Spocky. Hello, hello. It's the Daredevil coming out on to this one. You love to see it. They have a lot of brilliance being showcased on those melee-based duelists there. I've seen a lot of great plays from them in the past, and now looking to blast ahead into the future as well.
Yeah, we love a good brawl here in Pacific, of course. We have a lot of great brawlers on display every single match, and this one definitely not gonna disappoint. It does look like Ace gonna roll out on that Rocket Raccoon with the Phoenix Band against Rival. It is safer to run those CYAs, so EXO gonna look for that damage amp and some big heals coming off of that. 53%, it won't take long for him to have one ready to go here, but neither side have ults to bring to this first fight, so gonna be neutral for now. All important first fight on this one, because that will help build that early ult charge and help determine who is going to be in control on point number 2. Zeft in a little bit of trouble here. HK Mario hurt as well, but it is going to be a 1-for-1. Alone Phils takes Zeft, but Proxies will take down Alone Phils, who will get back up off the BRB, and now JT3 going to take the lead for EXO here. One more KO and Alone right back up and on his feet. It's a double KO for the Phoenix here. Spocky and Netra taken down for now, and it's EXO on the first cap here. Triple KO for Alone as well.
Yeah, nicely done by Alone Fields and Co. They're going to be very happy with that one, and very excited to see what else they can do in a minute here. They will be taking it easy. Sungjok Woo need to hold it back for the minute. Let's see if they will to lock it in. Continue to just play a game of peekaboo onto this one. I see you, but going to be looking to contend with them yet. HK Mario in a bit of trouble though. They've brought up a lot of damage, but now looking to disparage any efforts between them. Licks down and more.
Now Lick and Proxy's really out of position here, holding that Kumiho unleashed. Gonna be a couple of KOs for Rival here. They find a little bit, but Ace got a BRB, so Zeta's gonna be back up in no time. Sungjok Woo finds Zeft as well. EXO will take the body advantage here as they pass 50% capture progress, and Alone Phils again on that Phoenix, burning bright here as EXO 5 ults get a double KO, another multi-KO for Alone Phils here on the side of EXO, and they are cooking here, feeling themselves and feeling the flow as they're still in control here, and that capture progress, Matsy, is still going up.
Yeah, it's going up. They're taking their moment here to see if they can go for gold on this one. They take it as slow and steady. Sungjok Woo ready for a breakthrough. Calling card is around. Looking to hit the ground running here, but not going to be going through it. It will be time for the holidays to come out. Zeft there bringing the Galactic Legend. CYA to sustain EXO through it, and they will find Spocky. So great opening onto that one. Not going to be around the embrace of the boundary there. And looking for more around the side of this one.
Got those rocket ults, game-changing for sure, and not a lot Rival can do easily about it here. The body's going to drop one by one, and it's going to be Freedom Charge from Netra now on the side of Rival, trying to find a way to stick their foot back in the door and stay alive here on Krakoa. Meanwhile, EXO 99% and overtime now. Alone Phils big in Song Inferno, taking down Lick. Proxies is down as well. No strategist alive for Rival Esports now, and it is a matter of when and not if they all fall. Zeft is up, got the portal down, but there's nobody from Rival to jump on through. Strategists the only ones alive, but they won't make it in time, and EXO will take a dominant round of domination here, 2-0.
Yeah, gonna be a good one to come through from them there, 2-0. And they power their way through. Rival, they looked very competitive in the beginning there, but it seems EXO completely dismantled them. Getting towards the end section of that one. Alone Phil's gonna be our MVP onto that one. Doing a big impact onto the Phoenix there. I was very impressed with how they managed to stack together the damage, and yeah, they just managed to get a nice flow into play there. They shut down the strap line. I mean, there's a big reason, you know, Lick wasn't able to find the impact they were looking for because EXO just kept dialing in.
Yeah, I mean, again, an unchecked Phoenix is the deadliest variety of Phoenix you can face, and no one was able to stand up to Alone Phil's 24-2, 9 final hits off of that. Sungjok Woo as well putting in some work, 26-2 with 12 finals on that Black Cat, and a little bit of, not necessarily no damage rocket, but low damage rocket from Ace, but plenty of heals to keep that team up and running, and those CYAs, you know, are game changers. Single-digit elims down the line for Rival here, not able to get their foot in the door of those fights and take down EXO when it mattered. They did put up a fight here on point number 1, though 77% was where they stopped, so signs of life evident here from Rival, but not able to put together the map here. And EXO, their second match here of the night, they are still standing strong.
Yeah, standing strong and bringing out many a big play there. You can see off the back of this just how many high impact moments came out on both sides of the coin there. You know, there's the end song Inferno. He's doing some amazing stuff all the way through. So, going to be a very happy moment on a Krakoa there to kick off the series.
Yeah, I mean, now that's 3 maps in a row here for XOXO01. So on a streak tonight as they run through the doubleheader, now 1 map away from closing it out against Rival. And again, you know, signs of life on point number 1, but point 2, 0 to 100. That is what we're talking about. That's what you want to see from XOXO01 here. Still on the warpath, still looking to prove they belong with the top dogs of the Asia region. Map number 2 coming your way after a very short break, chat. Don't go anywhere.
Fortune. You crossed my path! Gotcha!
Hellfire!
Colby J. Jonah Jameson, because I was told there would be a Spider-Man from you two, and I did not see him at all. What happened, Nazi?
I think Spider-Man just got blipped out of the time stream, you know? Just had
again?
No way home there. Yeah. But we'll have to find out where he went in the next movie, huh?
Oh, you know what? That comes out pretty soon, doesn't it?
Yeah, brand new day.
Oh yeah, brand new day. A lot of cool things happening in the MCU right now, but what matters most right now is the XOXO CU. It sounded better in my head. But I will say though, Krakoa went pretty well for them in the beginning. Things did get scary for a little bit from Rival's side, but my biggest fear is that they might be one of those teams that looks really well at the beginning of a series, but fizzles out towards the end. And as we go to Museum of Contemplation, I'm wondering if that can be turned around, Daya.
Yeah, I mean, there was a flame from Rival right out of the gate, but it just burned out too quickly there, kind of went through all of their momentum right off the bat on point number 1, and just nothing left in the tank here. So, gonna change things up. Rival gonna take us back to old reliable here, Museum of Contemplation on deck for, I can't count that high, but that many times here in
No,
Pacific.
Dan has been keeping track every single game
true.
of each region. I have to look at the messages. I think it's in the upper 20s at this point. That it's been mostly Pacific. Upper 20s across all of Ignite so far that we've seen Museum of Contemplation, but yeah, dude, this has been the second map special, and as we go into picks and bans, Dai, are we going to see anything different?
You know, for EXO, I don't think you need to change too much here. I mean, solid performance from them on Krakoa, of course. Maybe mix it up, you know, maybe do a little bit of limit testing here as they've got some room to play with in this series. But, you know, being their second one of this doubleheader for them, have to imagine they're wanting to close this one out. And before we dive into the picks and bans here, I have the numbers. I found some notes from Dan. In the preseason, Museum of Contemplation was played in Asia 20 times. That doesn't even account for OCE plays as well. So, yeah, I think here, Matsy, I feel like Pacific, we are the biggest fans of Museum of Contemplation.
All right, so you hear that, everybody around the world? The way to defeat Pacific is to ban Museum. Yep, that's the recipe, everybody. But we are going to see another set of bans come through after the mirror comes over the top on both sides now. We've got 2 doubleheader. Phoenix may be taken away from EXO this time. Don't want to deal with that. And Loki going to be shut out here.
Yeah, kind of dueling one-siders here. One-sided Dino for EXO this time. One-sided Mantis for Rival. I like that. Get some damage amp going there for sure. One more save for Rival here, kind of wide open what they want to do. They might take Ultron and go full damage amp here, so they are gonna look to just put the hurt on from frame number 1. I feel like we saw some of this kind of combo Mantis Ultron during the preseason, but haven't really seen it shine as bright here in stage 1. So curious how that's gonna stand up here as EXO, again, 3 maps, 1 in a row tonight as they took a solid win in their earlier series here. Phoenix ban against Rival as well, so no Phoenix for Museum of Contemplation.
Yeah, no Phoenix today. No one going to be burning brightly into this one, but we'll see the Ultron protect for RVL. EXO looking to get one of their own here. Maybe take away the Black Cat. Okay, that's going to be Sungjok Woo taking that one away. No Spidey, not this time. I'm sad. I hope they would have brought it out, but not today. We are going to see the Cat ban though. Maybe they're thinking about it. There it is, locked in. So no Cap this time. Not going to be able to bounce around the mission vehicle. It will be all hands on deck here.
Yeah, the Cat ban, I believe that's against Zatha. Seen him on the Cat before, but of course, you see the hover there. He's got plenty of other options in the tank, and Groot has been one of the nastiest for EXO-01. Instrumental in their win against Zero Tenacity yesterday, and obviously the pain train from Groot has been continuing here tonight in day 2, so another series appearance for the Zatha Groot. Sungjok Woo trying to figure out who to play. I saw an Elsa, maybe a Rocket Raccoon, not 100% sure, but he's got options coming into this one for sure. EXO on the attack first here on Museum of Contemplation. Rival gonna hold it down on the defensive side. Some interesting stuff maybe coming through in this Rival comp. You know, we've got some preview, we got some insight into what they might roll out on here. But overall, I mean, Rival, again, just trying to claw their way into contention in this series. EXO, a very, very strong opponent for them here. And EXO, of course, looking to rubber stamp this one home, take map 2, and take 4 in a row tonight. 2 series wins. I mean, that would be a huge night for them.
Oh, yeah. That would be a fantastic night for them if they can catch that one. But for now, everybody, we are going to be breaking our way into the battle proxies. I like to see this one. Adam is going to see if they can keep them online. But Zep now looking to see if they can seal away the opening KO. They are playing the Punisher. Managed by a lone field, so it could be the battle of the judgments here.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna try to damage amp up that Punisher. You're gonna be seeing it from Felix on the Ultron. You might be seeing it from Spocky on the Mantis as well here. So gonna look for those combinations as well. HK Mario and Zatha both bringing Groot. So there's an interesting kind of mirror happening between these two teams. So far though, EXO on the move offensively halfway. Checkpoint number 1 and alone. Phil's finally the first blood here, almost 60 seconds away. JT3 gonna find Zeft here one by one. The dominoes for Rival fall. EXO clears the path forward, and it's some free real estate for him, while HK Mario going for the Strange and gonna look to portal back in.
Yeah, now riding on the Flying Fox there, they've got a nice elevated angle of contact here, playing around the portal. The lone Phil's just going to be holding down left click, honestly. They've got free damage from the turret there. Zeps, though, going to be the one to disparage the efforts from EXO this time. JT3 back online with the BRB there. And they're looking to break back in. Strangling Prison. Oh, it's so big again! Double down, triple in, and they take this one for an even bigger spin there. Amazing work. Alone feels... Oh, that was a big bounce. My goodness. That was a very bouncy Punisher. I thought we were seeing a Mr. Fantastic Brainiac bounce for a second there, but no. Gonna be good work from Alone Fields.
I was wondering the same thing too. I was about to say that. So beat me to the punch, but hey, great minds think alike here. Big win for EXO in that fight. That'll be the checkpoint, and basically 5 minutes on the clock for them here. So, you know, that third and final checkpoint, the run up to it can be pretty brutal for offense. So you'll want to see them building that time bank pretty early here. Big opportunity for EXO to set themselves up for a map clear, which, you know, of the 5,000 times we've seen Museum in Asia, doesn't come too many times here. It is going to be a final judgment for Zep left, but it's HK Mario that'll find the first one onto JT3, but that Dino has the BRB, and he is right back and ready to find someone to hop in the jaws here. Felix overhead, a range of Ultron ready to go here, getting some damage down. Netra in a little bit of trouble. Both Vanguards for Rival in some trouble, and it's HK Mario that'll go down at the hands of Zatha, winning the Groot mirror for now, and there's the Karmic Revival for the first time from Proxies. 2 reses for now. Netra goes down though, will get right back up, and EXO just play right on through the Adam Warlock ult.
Yeah, they're just going to be able to play around it there. Not going to be too worried about it at all. Just stall out a little bit of time, and then look to fly him up and run it back again. So going to be holding position for the time being here. I like how Felix is playing the lines of sight here. They're keeping a tight line there and doing more with it, but it's going to be Zephyr taking advantage of the Strangle in prison there, trying to burn down the CYA as well. Lonefield's going to be back and now trading the Strangle in prison. It's so big from XO. Complete team wipe out of that one. And Lonefield's is just chilling on the mission vehicle there, just aura farming. That was massive.
2 strangling prisons from Zatha and 2 aces as a result. Rival cannot stand up to this Groot here. They are trying, but it is a pale imitation of Zatha's play here. JT3 slashing him around in the jaws there as well. HK Mario, just as soon as he gets back to the point, he is already back to spawn here, and that Dino Carnage continues here. JT3 got him in the side room here. He's back on the card with the rest of his teammates, and they will march right on through here. 4 minutes gonna be back on the clock as EXO on an absolute tear here, looking to close out Museum of Contemplation. Rival left with just 1 ult. It's that final judgment from Zeph. What the heck do they do here, Matsy? How do you stop Zatha?
Burn Zatha down with the final judgment there. Bring out a chainsaw. I don't know, man. They need some kind of answer here. They've made a shift on to the melee-based duelist there. They've got the Black Cat on Zephyr, Spocky on to the Daredevil. But I mean, Alonefields doesn't care if they're playing Black Cat. The cat's been sent to the pound there, and now they are looking to hit the ground running on to the next section here. So they will be advancing the mission vehicle with great haste.
Clipping those claws for sure, and Alonefields again punishing anybody that happens to find themselves without cover. In this case, it's Spocky on that Daredevil, right back to square number 1 here, and EXO still 3 minutes to go, over halfway to this 3rd and final checkpoint. So it is a blazing path of destruction here. Alonefields finding HK Mario again, swapping over to the Emma, but it won't save him here. Good flame orb though for Rival here. Zeph got that in a nice spot here, so a good sentry to figure out when EXO is coming through and put down some damage, but not enough here. Alonefields double KO in the neutral on that Punisher. That ult charge popping up for sure. Felix at the range of Ultron as well, and EXO uncontested here though. Spocky gonna make one last effort before this map ends for XOXO01 here. Alonefields got a final judgment for him, the final ult that they need to break on through. Netra in trouble. They've got a Fate of Both Worlds to try and hold out here, but at 225, I don't know if they can turn this thing around.
Yeah, there's not much time around, and is there not much distance to cover here? They're doing the best they can to stall it out, but there's just too much prowess, too much pain being brought before them. It's the Alonefield special, triple down, looking for more. They're going to town on these KOs, and it will be all over the line here. Link trying their best, jumping desperately, but it will not be. It is EXO locking it down, full distance push there, 2 minutes and 2 seconds to spare. And now RVL, we flip the script, we go to their own attacking phase here, but it's looking a bit rough for wear at the moment.
A tough situation here. The bell tolls, and it tolls for Rival here. 2 minutes in the time bank for EXO. So even if you clear this map, they've got some big advantages coming in clutch here on Museum of Contemplation. This map played in Asia so many times now. These teams very familiar. They've played these games before, and yet again here, EXO trying to complete the 4-map sweep overall tonight here. And right now, the forecast definitely showing potential for them to close it out here and now. The question on hand, though, are we going to see past checkpoint number 1 in this offensive run from Rival?
Is that dual pull? Oh. There's no way. I thought we'd see Spider-Man, but you know what? I'm kind of happy with this. Dual pull is coming out from Sungjuk Woo right now. Never did I think I'd see the day, but you know what? They're feeling themselves here today, Mr. Diatonic, and I'm here for it. Let's go.
Yeah, I've long endearingly called EXO the loose cannons here, and this is why. You never know what you're gonna get out the door, but where there is a will of Galacta, there is a way for it to happen here for EXO. So Sungjuk Woo gonna show us a little bit of that dual pull action here in this second half of Museum of Contemplation. Not a ton of change for EXO outside of that, though. Zaytha, of course, the absolute beast here on Groot. Why would he change? There's no reason to change that up.
Yeah, no reason to change anything onto this one. They are just going to be having a field day into this portion right now. But Proxies forced to play around the mission vehicle here, getting a ton of damage on the front side of things there. See, you can change direction, change gears onto this. Walls between them, though. It's going to minimize some of that impact of it's being brought up forward now. Sungjuk Woo, the only one for the old really. Here we go. Going to be bringing things down on the skill issue there. CYA in combination. Sungjuk Woo doing the best they can to hit the jackpot. Not going to be able to succeed, but they will be able to slice and dice their way through a couple of the RVL members here. And we'll be forcing them back and take a selfie. Although meanwhile, why not? The King's here. Now.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the XP boost off of the selfie for sure, as Sungjuk Woo did not play dual pull on the first half, if you're just tuning in to this match. So he is starting from level 1 here on defense right out the gate. Netra on the ban pool for this one, so dueling Deadpools here, and fits the character very well. I'd have it no other way between these two. But looking to round the corner here is Rival Esports. It's a final judgment from Alonefils, and it's a big triple KO there. Zaytha not the only one capable of those multi-KOs there. HK Mario and Lick the only ones spared that wrath for now, but 2 minutes left to go. Half of Rival's time away now, and they still have not found their way to that checkpoint number 1 door.
Yeah, haven't been able to carve their path towards that one. Alonefils just going to be holding the back right now. Looking to make use of the zip lines, the flying fox, just to keep themselves mobile, keep them at bay here. Take it easy. Be looking to lock it down. EXO prepared. It's Proxy's time though. Soul Resurgence coming out with the final judgment. Now looking to rip past them. Oh, the Vanguards are out of play here. They're trying their best to burn through it all. It's not succeeding with the dance floor, but at least they have a way back into this.
JT3 and Zaytha sent to slaughter there, but the rest of the team will survive under that Fate of Both Worlds from Felix. Now Psionic Seduction from HK Mario, and the Banhammer from Netra as well. CYA on the board here, but shut down very quickly there by Rival Esports. Good response in kind. Rage of Ultron from Zep, but Zep in a little bit of trouble himself there in midair. Will find a double onto EXO here as they're going to battle back here ahead of checkpoint number 1. 60 seconds left to go, but Sungjuk Woo on the dual pull, moving different here. Katana slicing left and right for the Merc with a mouth of just 60 seconds for Rival to try and close this down, but it goes sideways here. Proxies will find 1, but EXO finds 2. They get up off the BRB as well, and just like that, they spring up from the mat and are ready to try and hold this Batsmobile just short. 45 seconds are all Rival has left.
Oh my goodness. Not much time between them and a potential victory here. They have to give it their absolute best right now, RVL. Otherwise, they will be flushed away from this series and maybe even further beyond. And you know, you were talking about doctors here before. I think back to Keg there. We've got a doctor on deck right now from Zaytha, ready to heal this game and see if they can slice it away. But for now, they are going to be holding position. Agamotto is getting prepared as well. That could be a big difference maker into what could be the final fight here, Dyer. But it's time. Judgment's here. Here we go.
One last round of judgment here for Rival Esports, courtesy of Alonefils, though. Felix going down early here. Spocky's got a BRB for HK Mario to get back up, and now it's the final judgment from a Rival here. Banhammer applied to Alonefils, taking him out the equation for a moment or two, and Netra will follow up here. A shot in the back of the neck. HK Mario taking down Zaytha as well. There's some signs of life here from Rival Esports, but it is going to be a skill issue from Sungjuk Woo. Flurry of blades yet again here. Netra goes down. Felix taking lick. There's no strategist on site for Rival, and it is a matter of time here, just seconds away from closing it out. And EXO 4-0 on the day. 2 Series 1 here on day 2.
Oh my goodness! The dual ball gets it done in the end there. What a way to absolutely cut the series in half. And that is going to be game, set, and match for EXO there. Ace going to be the one to take away the MVP on the Rocket. You know what? I got to respect it. Rocket been making big moves across a lot of teams here this season. And this is no less a big impact game for a Rocket there. So big shout out to them and theirs for keeping their team online and giving it their absolute best into this one.
Yeah, I mean, what a top to bottom, lights out performance here from EXO. Exactly what they needed to do in this matchup. Show that they are a threat to every single team in this region. No questions asked. And every challenge thrown their way so far, they have overcome. Of course, if you look a couple steps down the road, there's another big one floating out there in Reject. They have not crossed paths yet, but a solid start for EXO. Could not ask for a better way to kick off stage one for them. But how do you determine who the real threat on this EXO roster is? Zaytha, 2 aces off of 2 strangling prisons, a lone Phils on that Punisher picking up KOs left and right. Sungjuk Woo, always a threat to be sure. I mean, every single member of this team absolutely deadly.
Oh yeah, they're a very well-rounded team there, and you know, that's what makes some of the best teams in play, is that even if you try and shut down one piece there, they've still got so many more answers.
Like, what is there to be for me to say that hasn't already been said, right? Like, XOXO is going to playoffs. Like, yeah, maybe they haven't been guaranteed it yet, but the way they've been playing, honestly, I could see them taking that zero tenacity spot and maybe go at least to fight grand finals, at the very least. Now, have we seen a lot of rejects so far? Not quite yet, but the fact that XOXO have been flawless so far in stage 1 has been a pretty dang good way of showing, hey look, they're looking good. And look, let me say, Sungjuk Woo is the only time I've ever seen Dual Pool look good in any form of gameplay. So props to him, man. I don't know what to expect going forwards. But Diatonic, man. Yeah, like I mean, we're all speechless, dude. It was incredible what we saw from them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Sungjuk Woo getting an opportunity to flex that hero pool. It seems to be just bottomless as he pulls out the dual pool and makes some moves with him there at the last of that Museum of Contemplation run. But like I was talking about, you know, every single member of EXO is an Avengers level threat at this point. I've never seen Groot so powerful before in my life, and Zaytha just making it work like clockwork.
It's giving Pirates, but guess what? Ring ring. Let's see what the real Pirates have to say. We're gonna head on over to our interview. We got Woo on the line. What's up, Sungjuk Woo? It's good to see you again, man. Long time no see.
Yeah, pretty long time, yeah.
So, I mean, look, I feel like a lot of our questions that we had from the last interview just a few hours ago could apply here, but what's the preparation look like from the last time we spoke to you to now?
To be honest, we just take a break and like had lunch or like get your brains like relaxed and yeah, ready for the next match. Yeah.
What was for lunch?
It's in Thai. It's called like lap mo. It's like Thai food. Yeah, for me it's lap mo.
Oh man, I'm so hungry.
This is like the food-themed Ignite tonight for some reason. Maybe it's just the burgers being around, but hey, good to know. You know, I gotta ask the burning question for me: dual pool. I don't think I've seen you bust it out before. I've seen plenty of heroes from you, but you know, what's the thought behind dual pool? Is it just to maybe show off the least shown version of Deadpool, or you know, what's the thought behind him?
Yeah, it is like that. Like at first, my coach wanted me to play the like same comp play like same as like attack. But I just tell him like, can I play DPS 2? Can I play DPS 2? Yeah. So he said, yeah, go ahead. We trust you. Yeah. So
awesome. Yeah. Good to know. Okay.
So good. You know, you'll love to see it. And I guess why dual pool over the Spider-Man? I was hoping you'd throw it back to the times of old. You know.
Yeah, I miss play Spider-Man too, but like you know, like that hero is like kind of hard to play right now. So like. if you get shot once, like you're like already low HP and like you can't engage the fight with that low HP. So yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, look, going forwards, right? Again, this is one of the few times that we've seen in Ignite where we can have a double interview like this. So going forwards, right? XOXO is, I'd have to look at the stats. I think after tonight, you would be the top team in stage 1. Of course, we're only 2 days in, so that could always change. But, you know, going forwards, it feels like your team has completely leveled up. Are there any teams inside of this stage 1 play that you are nervous or maybe even just excited to play up against?
Yeah, probably Genji, because like we like haven't played against them for like long time, but against Shift we've been scrim with them like sometimes, but Genji like they're usually not scrim with like all the Asia teams right now. They only scrim like an AEU, so yeah.
Oh, so you're already thinking playoffs, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, any other questions?
I guess I just want to know. I mean, obviously, you know, big fans of the team. You know, you guys are looking very solid out there. Anything you need the fans to know going forward about this team? Because Keg's right. You guys are sitting at the top with the 2 wins tonight. So anything you want people to know about you?
Yeah, thank you for all the support, and we will keep winning the games. Yeah.
Oh, well, Sunjuk Woo, it was great seeing you yet again, my friend, the 4th desk member. This some point you'll be a permanent installation here, but thank you so much, dude. Good luck on your journey, and with playoffs in mind already, who knows? Maybe we'll have plenty more interviews to come.
Thank you, guys.